Hello everyone, this is Dale Urich again. It is May 26th, about 8 a.m. This is my video number 11, I believe. And sorry for the delay. I looked at the calendar and the month of May has flown by for me. It's gone by really fast. So looks like my last video was about 3 weeks ago. So just kind of wanted to give everybody an update, let everybody know everything's okay. I'm still alive. Things are going well. Had a couple rough patches, so I'll kind of update you on what's gone on the past 3 weeks or so. So I think the last video I told everyone that chemo was over and I had 3 radiation treatments left. That was true, and I did complete my radiation treatment number 30 on May 5th. Those treatments went fine. So the radiation treatments from 0 to 30 I completed with no issues, was able to drive there by myself, drive home, and all that. So one of the reasons for the delay is day 31 through day, I would say for about a week after I completed treatments. Everybody's been telling me that the worst part comes when treatments are over, because the radiation treatments are accumulation effects. So they build over time, and then, at day 30, 31, it really hits you. And then when you quit, your body starts the healing process. And it really was a bad week for me. I had to take the week off from work. Had a hard time talking. The sores in my mouth were very severe. It actually hurt to talk because my tongue was very raw and inflamed on both sides. So even to talk, my tongue hitting my teeth and stuff was pretty painful. And the other thing is my throat was very sore. For that week, I was on and off the magic mouthwash, as they call it, for pain. I actually got on hydrocodone pills for several days to deal with it. And it was actually a real pain in the ass to even drink water or swallow even my milkshakes or my protein drink. So that week was very, very hard. Not only dealing with things during the day of kind of keeping it going, but sleeping at night was horrible. I'd go from my bed for a couple hours laying down, would be coughing with the phlegm going to the back of my throat, and then I'd go to my chair, could never get comfortable, back and forth. So I would sleep about 2 hours at a time, going back and forth and trying to ride this thing out. So it wasn't a fun week. So anyway, got through it. Everything went well. You can see that my neck is healed up really well. I got some creams, antibiotic to rub on it, and some stuff at night to keep it moist. This is night and day difference from a couple weeks ago. I'll post a couple pictures on how bad the burns were, but overall, things on the outside look really good. On the inside of my throat, as of today, I'm probably about 80%, I would say. 3 weeks out. They say it could take up to 4 or 5 weeks to complete the healing process. So I think I'm on my way out. On the backside of this thing, so good news there. One of the other things that I had to do, I don't remember which week it was. I think it was the second week. Is actually I had to go. I went in. I talked to the nurse, and I actually went in for some IV treatments because I wasn't able to stay hydrated on my own. One of the nurses early on said that I could request to get a bag of fluids, and I thought, why not? So since I'm off of work, went down there and got IV. Took a couple hours. They put a bag of fluid in me to keep the hydration going. Hydration does help the healing process, and I think that did help me kind of get to the point where I am today. So, I did 5 days of IV treatments, So since then, I've been hydrating on my own. I'm still drinking the protein shakes. I'm slowly starting to eat food or get that back into my diet. Unfortunately, my taste buds are still not there. Saliva, still working on that. My throat's really dry and sore, that sort of thing. So overall, things are looking good. I'm feeling good. Within the healing process, I'd say I'm 80%. One of the other things, surprisingly, I think last video I said I was down 10 pounds. And I think at the bottom or the lowest weight, I was down 20 pounds or 20 pounds today. So looking forward to kind of putting the weight back on, getting my strength and energy back, and all that. So one of the other things that kind of happened in week 2 is my wife Tanya had a fall in the bathroom. She spent 6 days in the hospital in the ICU, broke several ribs, her sternum, And after multiple tests and multiple things, unfortunately, they diagnosed her with multiple myeloma, which is a cancer of the bone marrow or blood. Unbelievable that both of us get diagnosed, with cancer, 2 times in 90 days. I'm not sure the answer why, but we'll handle it. We'll deal with it. Need some prayers. We're going to the doctor today to do some more tests, and again tomorrow. So sounds like her treatment's going to be a little bit different than mine. It has a good outcome, so please pray for us. Anyway, so that's why I've been offline for a few weeks. On top of that, Dylan and Matt, my son Dylan and daughter-in-law Maddie finally got married. I say finally, they've been dating 6 years. We talked about this. This is one of my goals, to make it to the wedding. We did. We had the wedding at our farm. It was very beautiful. It was awesome. Weather was perfect. Reception was perfect. All the speeches were good. Everything went well. So the wedding party, the family, the new family that we joined, very, very good. Very happy with that. So got the wedding checked off. They are in Belize right now on their honeymoon, hopefully enjoying the sun and the time off. So anyway, the last thing I was going to say is I talked to, in previous videos, I talked about my buddy Pat, who's gone through the same treatment I did. And I texted him after I got done to find out where. I never did see him at the end, so I did text him to see if he's still alive and what's going on. Unfortunately, he got checked in the hospital for a week or so. He had some issues with fluid in his lungs and all that. So he told me he did complete the radiation treatments, but the chemo treatments he was never able to get done. He said he completed 4 out of the 6, and then he just said, screw it, I'm done, and quit. So hopefully he's cancer-free and all that. So we'll see. I told him that I want to meet with him this summer and go out for a steak and a beer. So hopefully we can do that. But anyway, the good news is I am done with doctor's appointments until the month of June. I think I have 1 or 2 or 3 of them, kind of random checkups. And then I think it's the 3rd week of June, I go back to the doctor that I initially met with for an overall consultation. And then I think I have 6 weeks from now, they'll do the PET scan to make sure that they got all the cancer and all that. So kind of waiting for that. That's the next big day. Once I get the go-ahead with being clear, then I think my checkups thereafter every 3 months. So anyway, just want to let everybody know all is well and fine on the uric front. Want to give everybody an update. So thanks for the prayers, the texts, the cards. They still keep coming in. We appreciate it. Pray for the uric family. Love you guys.